Hi everyone, this is Miss Akimoto with your writing mini lesson for Monday, October 19th. So, we are finishing up our Masterpiece Write number 2 this week, which is writing an essay describing a moment in time when we felt a strong emotion. And this is going to be due this Friday on the 23rd. Now, I know that things have happened. We're hybrid now. Some of us are still online. Some of us have switched classes. So what you're going to do is you are going to turn your Masterpiece Write into your original teacher, and then they will share it with your new teacher if you had to switch classes. So this is going to be in our old Google Classroom, and you're going to need to go back and go in there and actually finish this Masterpiece Write and turn it in this week. So today is actually just teaching you about the revising and editing process, and then I'm going to walk you through this process for the rest of the week. So today is learning about it. Tomorrow we're going to start the different steps. So we need to revise and edit every time we write an essay. It's a really important part because when we're writing, we're in that moment and in that groove of just putting down what we're thinking. But a lot of times there's spelling errors, there's grammar errors. We might write the same sentence over and over again or use the same words. And we want to make sure. We just spent like 2 months writing this essay. We want it to be perfect. We don't want grammar or spelling to get in the way of the perfect essay. So let's talk about what revising and editing is. So revising is changing what you wrote. It's the content that you wrote down. We want to make sure it all sounds good. So when we revise, we use the acronym ARMS to help us know what to do. And ARMS just means A, add words and sentences. R is removing words and sentences we don't need or that we've used a lot. M is move, moving words and sentences around in case we need a different placement. And S is substitute, meaning trading out words that we've used too often for other ones. So that's how we revise. We're really just looking at how it sounds. Editing is when we're changing how we wrote it. So this would be all of our grammar and spelling. This is just kind of the nitty gritty. And when we edit, we use the acronym CUPS to help us edit. The C in CUPS is capitalized. We always capitalize names, places, titles of months, and the beginning of sentences, right? So we're going to go through when we edit and make sure we've capitalized all the things that need to. U is usage, meaning that our nouns and verbs are used correctly. We stay in the same tense with our verbs. We make sure that we are having a subject and a predicate in every sentence, all those good things. P is for punctuation, making sure all of our sentences end with periods, that our dialogue has quotation marks around it, that we've got commas in the appropriate places, apostrophes in contractions, things like that. And then the S is for spelling, where we're going to make sure that all of our words are spelled correctly. And we're really going to check those homophones, those words that sound the same but have different meanings, to make sure we have the right one in our essay. So when we're revising and editing, you want to read through your entire essay first and revise. Do I say the same type of sentences over and over again? Is there something that doesn't make sense? Once I'm done revising it, then you're going to want to edit it. You're going to want to look for punctuation, make sure words are spelled correctly, all those good CUPS things. And then lastly, you would peer edit. Now this week we're not, because there's this big transition, we're not going to have you peer editing in class, but later we will be. So you can always find a friend and you can share your essay through the internet and they can help you edit it. You could have a sibling do it, you could have a parent, but you want to have someone else look over your essay and make sure that everything sounds good to someone who didn't write it. When you write it, you know what it's supposed to be, so sometimes you can miss little things. So that is it for our writing mini lesson for today. Today you don't have to do anything. You just had to learn about revising and editing. Tomorrow we're going to start revising.